अच्छा दिन है। वीडियो जर्नलिस्ट निशान के साथ मैं निबिर डेका, इंडिया न्यूज के लिए। As we travel across Siliguri, we are speaking to different people who are based here and also have worked here. Currently, we are with Colonel Keshab Rai, retired from the service, sir.
Yeah.
First of all, thank you for your service.
Namaskar. I am Colonel Keshab Rai, retired as already told by Nivir. I served Indian Army for around 4 decades.
4 decades, sir.
38 years to be.
It's a privilege, sir, to speak to you. Sir, first of all, I want to know you from two aspects. Firstly, as a retired serviceman and also as a local who has been staying in Siliguri. Your two perspective is important. The question is, Siliguri is a very important place. It is, like you said, mini India. Different communities from the northeast, from the rest of the country come here and do business, education and different things. Currently, we are hearing that the central government is now focused in fencing the remaining areas which remains unfenced. And also priority has been given to improve the security. How crucial, sir, this is for the country?
Everywhere where there is a likely bottleneck, we know the Hormuz, how it has choked the complete world energy requirement or the energy supply chain. So similarly for our country and the northeast India, which comprises of around 8% of land mass and around 4.5% of population, this Siliguri corridor, which at the narrowest point between the Bangladesh and India, Nepal, is around 18 to 20 kilometer, and in between the Bangladesh and Bhutan, our border is around 60 to 80 kilometer. So everything, all the activities of northeast India and the connectivity of this place is through this corridor. Secondly, this corridor is very strategically very important. On the south, we got Bangladesh, and as you know, with their demography, population, which places their religion more than the international law and the normal other aspect, which is a problem. Then toward the north, we got China, with whom we had been having a problem, and Bhutan, of course, a friendly country, but still, it is a different country. Their ethos are different. And toward the east, we got Nepal. Now, next is this Nepal and Bhutan. Till now, there was a few years, a decade or so back, there was no deployment of force. SSB has been deployed for the last 10-15 years only, and the movement was free movement. And the ethnicity of the people of Bhutan, this hills of the Darjeeling, even the Siliguri, and the Nepal is same. And the ethnicity of the Bangladesh and the West Bengal and the Assam and the Tripura is the same. They speak the same language. Okay, and that...
some they speak Assamese, but the rest they speak majorly some...
No, there are many people who speak
yes, definitely.
They are ethnic Bengalis there. And ethnic Bengali in Assam comprises of both Hindu as well as the Muslim.
Right.
Okay, and that is the demographic change in the 12 districts of Assam in early parts of this century was very alarming. Okay, and Tripura, of course, is the Bengali-speaking population. That's why this Siliguri corridor, as a militarily or the strategically, very important.
Yes, and also we see that this is also a very important trade corridor because Nepal is there, Bhutan is there, India and Bangladesh. And anyone from Nepal and Bhutan who wants to do business with Bangladesh, they have to go via Siliguri. So it is a very important trade corridor. How important it is to make sure that this corridor remains safe so that we can also carry our trade in these other countries as well as within the Northeast safely and securely.
This trade route from here to Tibet, which was the semi-independent country for last before 1949, and British India has worked almost a century to open that trade route
Right.
to
Changi Valley and-
Tibet, and Nepal got only lifeline to its everything through India. Bhutan, of course, is totally dependent on the India, and also there is a lot of economic assistance and other aspects which Bhutan is dependent on India, and all the population of Northeast, that is around 5 crores population of 7 sister of Northeast, and
Sikkim.
around Sikkim. Sikkim is very small population. Their very existence, their livelihood, everything means a trade opportunity, and through this place. So, but for the economic activities of the Northeast region, economic sustainability of Bhutan and Nepal, and if you put it across, the sustainable growth of the country of Bangladesh is dependent on this Siliguri corridor.
Right.
That is the
Very important point, sir, you have stated, because this is a very crucial route and we do not understand it, how small this route is and how significant, even though it is a bit small, but it is a very significant area. Tell us also, you have served, you have worked in the Northeast and different parts of the country. Currently, the situation is such that we are seeing that movement of vehicles happening very smoothly. But once upon a time when there was high insurgency in the Northeast, a lot of people and communities used to come to Siliguri for education or jobs or different purpose, because this was like a safe and peaceful place, and some other areas were very disturbed. So tell us about those years, those bygone years, where here in Siliguri, what was the situation like, and what was the entire area like, and what are the changes that you have seen?
Okay. When we talk about Siliguri corridor, okay, we have to go bit historical. Okay, there was no Siliguri corridor in British India because West Bengal and the present Bangladesh were the same state.
Undivided Bengal.
Undivided Bengal included Assam, Odisha, present Bihar and Jharkhand.
It's a big province.
Yeah, it was a Bengal presidency. And in 1905 it was divided. Then in 1907 it was reunited. And Assam, Odisha, Bihar was separated during those 1977 or so. And when the partition took place, 1947, parts of the Bengal province was made East Pakistan and rest was made West Pakistan. In 2015-16, there was an agreement between the Bangladesh government and Indian government when around 160 enclave. Enclave means the Bangladesh land were inside India. Indian lands were inside Bangladesh. There was enclave inside the enclave. Okay, 110 enclaves were handed over by India to Bangladesh, and 51 or so enclaves were handed over by Bangladesh to India. And there is still 1 or 2 enclaves which has not been exchanged. Now, when this division took place in 1947, then this Siliguri corridor came up. Otherwise, it was a small hamlet, mostly by the Rajbangshis and the Gukas.
Right.
There was no other population. And the trade route from Calcutta to Guwahati, even rail lines were like that. Even the sea route, inland water routes were there. through Gangaji, Padma, and Brahmaputra. But when this division of 1947 took place, then this Siliguri came up. Okay.
Because all the existence routes were divided into
Pakistan and India. It went through the East Pakistan. Then East Pakistan. Then when they started slowly building up, the Siliguri, development of Siliguri started with that. And in early 60s, the infrastructure in Siliguri area itself was not that good. Then 1962 war came, which exposed the vulnerability of Northeast. Then the
Indo-China war.
Yeah. Then the disturbance in the North in itself, the insurgency, increase in the insurgency. This is basically, aspiration of the indigenous people of the Northeast grew with the education and all this thing. Earlier, they were happy doing their gaon buda, going around and doing their own core. But when the education and all this is spread, the aspiration of the indigenous people of the Northeast region grew. That led to conflict of interest of the Gurkhas and the Bengalis, who were actually controlling almost all the business and everything in the Northeast. And all those has to pass through the Siliguri. And due to the not very peaceful environment there, a lot of Gurkhas, Bengalis, and even the indigenous Manipuris, people from Meghalaya, Assam, Mizoram, they came and settled here nearest to their place, but away from the conflict area and disturbed area, and Siliguri was this thing. And the business opportunity. Threw open a lot of opportunities, and by early, I would say 80s, 90s,
so
it